They find a postcard in his house. His girl could have had that postcard. His kids could have had that postcard. He could have had that postcard for 10 years. Just because they found a Vegas postcard in his house, he was in Vegas. Come on, man. Orlando went to the hospital. Orlando's shoulder got kicked out the socket. So you tell me this 6'5" nigga in the back seat on the passenger side climbed over a 300 and something pound nigga sitting behind the driver, and he's 6 feet and some change. The Cadillac back windows don't roll all the way down. And you telling me Orlando Anderson reached over this nigga with his big 6'5", long, tall, linky ass, and this big fat nigga sitting on the driver's side behind the driver and shit. He was able to reach over this nigga with a bum ass shoulder. Just got out the hospital. Well, he's still at the MGM Grand at the hotel because the eye in the sky don't lie, according to Corey Edwards. He was at the bar, but we going to go with Reggie and say this nigga was in the car and reached over with his arm dislocated and had hit those perfect shots in that fucking door. Yeah, right. Even though Suge said he wasn't the shooter. But Suge's a liar according to Reggie, and Reggie's the truth teller. Big Dre isn't light-skinned. Gaddafi said the motherfucker was light-skinned, bald head with a hat on, and looked like a bitch in the face. Similar to Reggie. Right? How is that Big Dre? How is that even Orlando? So, Reggie, as a person that's so sure that we got it wrong, even Suge got it wrong, why you got it right and you wasn't there? Why are you so confident that you got it right when you wasn't there and you know more than Suge and he was sitting right there? He the nigga with the bullet in the head. That's not strange to any of y'all that Reggie's so adamant that it was Keith did him and it can't be nobody else. And Orlando and Dre was the shooter and it can't be nobody else. That's not strange to y'all for a nigga that wasn't there for none of it. But so sure exactly what happened that he even called his father before he even spoke to Suge or anybody and told him that Southside did it. That's not strange to any of y'all. How about that? Reggie says he showed up to the hospital 3 hours later after the shooting. That's not strange to y'all. Punchy and Neckbone allegedly came straight over, and we know Neckbone don't like fucking Reggie. He made that clear. He arrested him, and they had a fight and everything, right? But okay, we gonna believe that Buntry, the nigga that hate Reggie, went to go tell him some shit and left Suge and Tupac side to go to find Reggie, the nigga that wasn't there the whole time, right? So you tell us, Reggie, that Buntry and came straight to you right after the shooting and told you what happened. You seen the cars racing to the scene. Where the fuck was you at for 3 hours? Why did you show up to the hospital 3 hours later? Pac and Suge is shot. Your job is to do security for Death Row. Your CEO Your main target, and his biggest artist just got shot. What the fuck was you doing for 3 hours, my nigga, that you showed up to the hospital 3 hours later? 3 hours later. Afeni Shakur got there before you did. And she was in another state. How'd she get there before you? And you in Vegas. Three hours later, y'all, have y'all ever been to Vegas? Do y'all know how small this shit is? When you flying into Vegas, you look out the window, you can see the whole Vegas. Where was Reggie for 3 hours, y'all? FBI, come on, y'all. Come on, FBI. Y'all telling me FBI, head of security, two of their main people got shot, and the head of security don't show up for 3 hours at FBI? 3 hours? And notify. It's not like he didn't know. He said he was notified what happened. He seen the cars racing to the scene. And he said he jumped in his car and went straight to the hospital. What hospital you went to that it took you 3 hours to get there? I need somebody to help me with this. 3 hours. Afeni Shakur beat him to Suge. And was in another state, got on a plane. Reggie shows up 3 hours later, y'all. 3 hours later. Yo, I swear to God to y'all, you can drive to Bart Soul, which is like 2.5 hours, California. You can drive to Bakersfield, which is about 2.5, 3 hours to California. Ask anybody that live in California. You can drive to Bakersfield from Vegas in 3 hours. Three hours. Three hours, y'all. Three hours. Yo, I'm telling you, if you've never been to Vegas, I swear to God, Vegas is about the size of a fucking football stadium. That shit is small, bro. That shit is not a big place. Especially for where everybody I'm talking about Las Vegas downtown strip area. I'm not talking about Henderson, the outskirts or whatever. That shit is even fucking 10 minutes out. You telling me if you drive an hour straight any direction, your ass is driving out of Nevada. You're not going to be in Nevada an hour away out. Your fucking ass is out of fucking Nevada. You're definitely out of Las Vegas. How did this man show up to the hospital 3 hours later? And he's the head of security. What was he doing for 3 hours, y'all?